profit is increasing, but cash is always tight. What is actually going wrong?
First of all, profit is a mirage, is illusion. Cash flow is the only reality you have. There's paper profit. I was reading a summary of financial statement for a major asset management company yesterday, and they said they declared 28 billion naira or 30 billion naira profit. And I took a deep dive into what the profit is, and I realized that there's something like fair value revaluation gain. What it means is, if you bought a property 15 years ago and the property was 500 million, and the value has gone to like 3 billion today, right? And you do a revaluation this year, there's a difference between 500 million and 3 billion. That's 2.5 billion. This new accounting standard allows you to declare that 2.5 billion again as profit. While that is good, the problem with that thing, if you are not careful, if you are not liquid, is that what if you are not disposing the asset? You have declared a profit of 2.5 billion from that revaluation alone. It's not like you have sold that asset. So if you write it as part of your profit, you recognize a part of your profit. It means you have to pay tax of, say, 30%, 750 million. You might have to declare dividend, let's say another 750, 1.5 billion. Essentially, if you are not liquid enough, and you're just delivering profit, paper profit, you will need to go and remove that 1.5 billion from your capital, from investors' money, from liquidity that you don't have. That is what profit is on paper. You can be very profitable and die if you don't have cash flow. So you can declare a profit of 15 billion and your cash flow is shitty. You're dead. But when you have cash flow that is able to cover your operational expense and cover your cost, you can continue to live indefinitely while you're searching for profit. Whether sometimes long-term means debt or equity investment. That is why some of the biggest companies you would see on earth today, one of them, Amazon, was not profitable for nearly a decade or more, if I remember very clearly. Yet they were growing concern, they were scaling because the cash flow they had was enough to drive that growth and expansion. So let's come back to the question, really. There's a whole world of difference between cash flow and profit. First of all, cash flow is the most important thing. The cash you have, the cash in bank, is more important than paper profit. So don't worry about paper profit. Just make sure you're cash flow positive every time. And then you can now optimize for profit. That is my opinion.